Hello HBA, Dan here, reminding you of what your HBA is doing for you this month. This is our third and final edition of introducing you to our 2022 leaders. And with us today is Kristen Stamp. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Happy to be here.
Well, we're glad to have you here, and thanks for volunteering to lead the Professional Women in Building. That's a huge undertaking.
Yeah, thank you. My pleasure. I've been involved with it now. Is this our fourth year?
It is,
I believe.
yeah.
So it's been fun getting that up and running and off the ground, and we have a lot of things going on. We're able to continue to hand out scholarships to girls interested in the field, whether it's engineering or architecture or there's so many different avenues for them. So
And you did an awesome job of raising money. You're planning to give away 3 scholarships this year, is that correct?
5, I think.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we did
Wow.
5. We did 3 last year, and yeah, we raised we did like over $12,000 this year. So we're gonna hand out, I believe, 5 this year. So
Great. Well, speaking of me, why don't we talk a little bit about Kristen?
Okay.
Tell us something about you that you don't know. I know there's some crazy things, like you play drums and you kickbox
I do,
and
yep.
you grew up wanting to be an architect, Frank Lloyd Wright. I mean, there's so much in your background. It feels
Yep.
like you were destined to be in this industry.
yes, I have been in this industry for many years. We won't disclose how long, but yeah, I grew up with my uncle flipped houses, so I grew up with all boys. So.
Before flipping houses was a real thing, right? I mean,
Right.
it was,
Yeah. I mean, they just moved like all the time they'd find something and they'd live there and he'd fix it up. And I don't know if it was for profit or what, but I just remember many Saturdays being over there with my father, swinging hammers and doing whatnot. So always had an interest in the building industry and just doing things. Wanted to be an architect, a little bit too much math, just to be honest. So I got into interior design, and then not obviously, but I've worked at all, the box stores, and just kind of slowly navigated and found my niche as the cabinet nerd specialist. And that's kind of how that all happened, and been doing that now for about 30 some years. Just kind of became my niche and my specialty, and yeah, so that's how that all happened.
Well, you just had a pretty big change, speaking about being a cabinet specialist, right? Tell us
Yes.
about your new
Yep.
career change. A lot of people may not know.
Right, yep, so I did retail sales in cabinetry for a good 30 years. Decided to retire from that and switch gears, and now I'm on the other side where I'm doing sales and consulting, and so meeting with people that were like me in the design and sales industry and helping them, basically, dumping on my knowledge that I've learned over the last 30 years to them, to the next generation, and helping them become better salespeople and better designers. And
What about kickboxing then? Are you an instructor? Do you just
I don't
do
instruct
like one
now. I
fair?
have in the past, but no, now I just go for fun. So the cool part is, another positive thing about COVID is that we've learned to do things virtually. So I can actually, even if I can't be in the studio working out, I can actually do it online. They have online classes, so I can sit in my not sit, but be in my hotel room and still do a little bit of something. So it's kind of fun.
Well, you can do that in the hotel. You're not going to play
Right.
the drums. What's
No.
this about drums?
No, I can't play my drums. So I play my worship band at church. Every about third week we kind of rotate around. So
Okay.
it's really fun. Just kind of helps keep me going. I mean, I've been playing drums since I was 8, so it's just kind of part of me. Always been a part of me. So I've been in bands and done all kinds of crazy stuff. Played state fair or whatever. Traveled around a little bit. Nothing famous, but nonetheless, it's been really fun. So it's a way that I can still stay active in that and keep music going without being too committed. So.
Well, thank you. We appreciate you sharing a little bit today.
Of course.
Any of you that would like to know more about the Professional Women in Building, learn more about Kristen herself, feel free to reach out. You can reach out to her directly. You can reach out through the office. Upcoming events for the HBA. HBA members, between the weather and recent COVID outbreak here around the metro, we've had a couple of changes. So our after hours, depending on when you're watching this, you may be too late, but our after hours on the 3rd is now at Royal Flooring instead of where it was previously scheduled. So make sure that if you're going to show up, go to Royal Flooring. The holiday party, as you know, with the big 14 inches of snow we got, was postponed. It's rescheduled for the 18th. We'd love to see you all there. If you weren't able to make it before and you can now, we need you to RSVP. If you were able to show up before and you cannot now, we need you to call our office, so that way we know. Home remodeling show is right around the corner, so we're really getting excited about it. Remember, it's in March this year. And while we're talking about bad weather, let's look forward to something. So the golf league and the spring golf outing are right around the corner. In this issue, you can see places to sign up for both of those. So reach out to us and let us know if you'd like to join. Our legislative session is now just in full swing. So if you haven't been around, you haven't been paying attention, watch your emails, because when we need help, we need help. We also have our Hill visits coming on the 23rd. So if you can join us and you want to talk to our state legislators, please let us know that you're going to join us. We've been really pushing to do business with a member this year, and part of that is being active and being engaged. So we're looking for you all to join a committee, join a council. And as long as we're talking about joining, next month we're going to introduce you to the new member that's joining our team. For those of you that don't know, Melissa left and is running the Ankeny Chamber. We wish her all the best, but we're also excited to take that next step here in our team, and you'll get to meet her next month. Thanks everybody, have a great month.